Valley, Tucson.
An Arizona Lotus Corp radio station.
You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Tuesday, July 29th. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. We're going to have a jam-packed one for you today. Doing another new tap outs here on this Tuesday. We're introducing FUKU Sushi to you, our listeners. Many of you probably even had FUKU in the past on University. They're going to be in. Yes, it is. They're going to be in at the 8 o'clock hour, do another round of tap out. And, and then they'll be on here about once a month. So we're excited about that. Still got those huge tickets for Falling in Reverse. That's coming up today at 7:10. We'll have Chuck from Like a Villain in the podcast broadcast in a little bit later, and Mario will be joining us as well. So, and then on top of that, we got 5-star review and a whole bunch more. Let's start off the day with a couple top stories. Yesterday, Deion Sanders started trending, and for all the right reasons. He actually announced that he was able to defeat cancer, which was a good thing. And actually I had no idea that Deion Sanders had cancer whatsoever. It was a bladder tumor that he had. And and he was documenting this on YouTube as one would, right? And with that, he, made a full recovery, and is ready for the football season, and everyone was celebrating. And during that time, he actually outed himself having like a young celebrity girlfriend that I have no idea who she is. She's a beautiful woman. It's like Karumu or something like that. Did you see anything on this?
No, nothing.
All right. So
Karumu.
Yeah. So that happened, and that was all good news. And we're like, all right, cool. Then all of a sudden, legendary Chicago Cubs infielder Ryan Sandberg started trending. And then so I click on that, and I saw he unfortunately lost his battle with cancer yesterday.
Oh,
I know, which is obviously devastating. 65 years old, Rhino. And the reason why I bring this up is obviously there's a lot of people who are huge fans of the third baseman of the Chicago Cubs. Even though we lived here in Arizona, the Cubs, spent a lot of time doing spring training down here, I believe. And, Ryan Sandberg for a long time was one of the most popular players in the league and a part of, my childhood. For sure. So it was a bummer to see, Ryan Sandberg passing away at the age of 65. But, did you follow baseball and Ryan Sandberg when you were a kid there?
Not particularly, but I've heard.
Yeah.
So it is sad regardless.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, it's always sad when someone passes away. But like I said, like so many people here grew up in Tucson that went to spring training and watched Ryan Sandberg live and in person. And, so it's a bummer, but there's no transition on that. Actually. There's no but.
F cancer.
Yeah, yes, actually, F cancer for sure.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. All right, we have a great show lined up for you today, like I said, and we got your morning more on getting ready for all these tickets and stuff. So let's just gear it up with some music from Nirvana and Jelly Roll. So I'm ready to go. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Jelly Roll with Liar on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Jelly Roll's getting ready to wrestle against Logan Paul at SummerSlam. We'll see how that works out. I know. Apparently, he's been training. He's been losing weight, and he's got the choke slam down. But, beyond that, I don't.
Will they be in the same weight class?
In wrestling, it doesn't matter. Remember, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant was a super heavyweight, Rico. That's how that works. Oh. But, the wrestling is the only sport that's fair where a man who's 110 pounds can go against a man who's 400 pounds, and the 110-pound man wins. So
that's what I call entertainment.
That's right. That's the beauty of wrestling. All right, it's now 6:12. Time for your morning moron. Let's do this. All right, later on today, I have so many Florida man stories popping up. Again, I believe it's the humidity that does this. Now, this isn't a Florida man story at all right? So, but this has to do with smuggling animals. And this is a new one. And I don't know what this woman was thinking in this scenario, because if I'm TSA, that's the first place I'm searching. Now, a TSA says a woman tried to sneak through security with turtles stuffed in her bra. She had turtle tatas. Yeah. She had one wrapped in gauze and the other wrapped in plastic. And I wonder if she put little nips on top of the shells, because if she did, she might have got away with it.
Probably.
But I don't think she did. Now, this security breach happened recently at Miami International Airport, which is why I mentioned the Florida man thing. Now, authorities say that one of the turtles didn't survive the woman's unsuccessful attempt of smuggling, which I relate to that turtle so much. Sometimes you motorboat and you got to just gasp for breath, but it's just too much. And you're just like, I don't know where to go, right? The incident follows one in March that saw a Pennsylvania man try to get through Newark Airport security with a turtle in his pants. So men smuggle turtles in their pants. Women smuggle turtles in their bra.
There you go.
The turtle tatas and the turtle. What's a good peen joke?
Oh, God.
I know it's early, but I'm trying to mentally wake you up, dude. So let's see.
Tippy the tortoise.
Well, I mean, it's a good name for it, but turtle tip, though. I think, see, you were right there.
There you go.
Yeah. So turtle tatas and the turtle tip, but those ways to smuggle turtles, it just doesn't work. I
Either
don't
way,
know.
cowabunga, baby.
That's right. The surviving turtle has been rehomed, and that's the good news. As far as the woman who attempted to create these turtle tatas and smuggle them, she's facing charges, and it seems like they're pretty serious charges. You can't smuggle turtles throughout the country, apparently. I did not know that, but
Good to know.
Yeah, exactly. For turning her B's into Tata D's and getting caught by the TSA. I got to say, this woman is today's Morning Moron. As you know by now, my good friend Rico likes to go to various establishments throughout the old pueblo. And when he has a pleasurable experience, he immediately rushes to Google to leave a 5-star review. And we're going to hold that thought on Rico's 5-star, which we're going to do here in just a moment. But I want to just reset the table. We got a very special podcast broadcast. As you can tell, it's Take Your Rico to Work Day.
Hi, Dad.
Thanks for having me.
And of course, we got Matt and Rich from FUKU Sushi here in the building. And Mari, beautiful Mari, gets her own camera and stuff. So we like to bro down, 2 dudes per camera. One girl gets solo camera. So that's our setup today. I know. I hope you feel special.
I do.
All right. And of course, FUKU, just to remind you of what FUKU does. And, they're located on University Drive, delicious sushi. In fact, we got food porn and some video content that Rich Gary produces the video content, and Matt Rich have grown up together. And Matt's been the owner of FUKU Sushi for over a decade now. What's the official year again?
2014.
Yeah, see, that's good. My math works out, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
15 years or 11 years. Shit.
Close enough.
I know. I was so close. All right. And so here's just some examples of some delicious food porn that we'll do. What's the plate when the sushi chef makes you a bunch of different things where no, omakase.
Oh.
Yeah. I tried the omakase when we went down there, but Matt's like, I got you some rolls. Boom, boom, boom. And just fed us so much I had to get rolled out of there. Yeah, it was so good. So let's check out a little bit of food porn here. This is just a picture of what is this here? You're playing with the concept, seared albacore. What do you call this here, Matt?
So we have yukumi. It's called albacore yukumi. So essentially, yukumi in Japanese means topping.
Okay.
And so we have a bunch of different types of fish that we'll be adding different toppings to. So we have lemon slice for some zest. We have the daikon dipped ponzu. Ponzu dipped daikon. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
And then we also
I didn't
have
know what
some
any of it means,
masago
so
on
don't
top.
apologize. You know what I mean? All sounds Greek to me.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah. Looks fire.
This is my chef David. He's my head chef down at the store, and we work together on a lot of the stuff that we're dropping.
Nice. Yeah. It's always delicious. And of course, they do night stuff for throwing parties, $10 fish bowls, $6 doubles. You do slap shots. Let's look at some video content of the kids partying at FUKU at night.
FUKU! For surely FUKU! No broke boys, no new friends. I'm that bitch, give me my test. Ain't no love, ain't no shade, but call me, then you know keep paid.
those slap shots. They call those hurricane shots.
Hurricanes.
Yeah. How much does it cost to get slapped in the face by a pretty bartender at Fuku? Asking for a friend.
$20. $20 and you get slapped.
Damn, $20, dude.
My tax return.
Usually, depending on, I'll buy like a kamikaze, buy it for a girl, and then say something disparaging or too overly aggressive, get slapped for free. But that's just that's a life hack. That's a life hack. Let's get on the air real quick. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're live on the podcast broadcast where you can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. We're going to be checking out videos and content from FUKU Sushi and so much more. But Rico, I need you to hit that record button for me. Got it? It's all pressed? Good.
Yeah.
I got just enough time to squeeze in a Florida man story of the day. Let's do it.
Florida man, catch an alligator in the trash can. If you can't do it, no one can. Come on now, Florida man.
All right, so there's been so many Florida man stories and Florida man stories happening. I just have to squeeze it in and try to keep up on it, right? So here's an example. Today's headline, Florida man accused of beating a gator with a golf club. That's a typical Florida man status. His name was Hunter, and he was arrested and now facing felony charges because apparently you're not allowed to do this. He was beating an alligator with a golf club. Officials say he caught the gator with a fishing line and then struck it repeatedly on the head. Witnesses claim that Hunter planned to clean or eat the animal as a Florida man would, right? He's like free protein. Another neighbor said that he helped end the alligator's suffering, but denied dismembering it. He dismembered it. He ate the tail. Now, Crumble admitted to capturing and hitting the reptile. Law enforcement and reptile agents launched an investigation because under Florida law, harming or killing an alligator is a third-degree felony. But capturing it and cooking it and selling it at a restaurant is delicious and not. It's a very, it's a murky law there in Florida because you can eat gator all over the place, right, Matt?
Oh yeah.
Do you offer gator at FUKU Sushi?
No, we don't offer gator. No.
Yeah.
But I'm sure some of those Louisiana type of cuisines and stuff like that, Cajun, I'm sure they got it.
I've had gator. It tastes good. It tastes like rattlesnake.
Yep, I had it in February. I was in New Orleans.
There you go. Yeah. So, but apparently in Florida, you can't put it on the menu just by catching it in your golf course pond and beating it over the head with a golf club. And Hunter, he learned this the hard way, but did go down as a legendary Florida man.
The legend of Florida man.
All right, we got more coming up on the podcast broadcast. You could join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. But first, here's new music from Mammoth. Here's The End on Rock 102.1 KFMA. I should have cued you and be like, hit that button. Yeah.
Sorry, Dad.
That's all right. You're good.
Failed.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm playing it, and we're good.
And we're on Facebook, right?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We are on youtube.com/beefvegan. We're all over the place. And I wonder if I shadow banned myself on a couple of those platforms by
We still got the hub.
by naming the podcast today, Beef Vegan Presents FUKU very much. And
Well, you're coming up on Facebook.
that's good. But yeah, I mean, that's because you're looking at it, but the shadow ban is real. I know on Twitch I had to rename today's podcast episode. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently you can't spell Fuku without getting flagged by the overlords, right?
Well, what are you going to do?
I know.
Yeah.
It's a controversial name, man.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, how many times a day or a week does somebody call up and say, is this FUKU Sushi?
Oh man, like every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is it every day? Nice.
Yeah.
Really?
That was like the
Yeah.
first video that we made together. I had like all the employees say it, and then I beeped it out on each one. It got like 9,000 views.
Really?
Wow.
Did you have it pinned?
Yeah, you might have to go to the FUKU Sushi Eats. It's easier to find there.
Oh man, so many things. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
here. Let me.
I got it. FUKU Sushi Eats.
Yep, I think just like that. Yeah, that one's pinned up there.
Okay. I didn't know you had 2 pages, so I'll follow that.
Yes.
FUKU Sushi, the original, there is the one that gets the most. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. All right, it's right here. All right, let's check it out. Again, that's fun, and I think every restaurant, every artist, musician, we can't stress enough the importance of social media, content, marketing, and this has just been a fun way that FUKU has been kind of branding the restaurant and their nightlife just through fun social media content. So let's see what this clip is all about.
FUKU Sushi.
FUKU Sushi.
FUKU Sushi.
FUKU Sushi? Oh, it's FUKU Sushi.
Nice.
Perfect.
FUKU Sushi.
Yeah, that's good. That's how I would say it whenever I was driving in university and be like, "What do you want for dinner?" I'd be like, "Fuck you, sushi." It was a nice cheeky way to get away with saying "fuck you" to a significant other, and then offering sushi, which always is a good peacemaker, right?
Dude, when I was 22, when we first started working there, like, we had the shirts like that. We had like 5 different sayings.
Yeah,
and,
the
like,
FUKU all night long.
In your mouth.
It blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, we're so edgy. I'm 22. This is crazy.
Now that you're in your 30s and stuff, what do you feel like it's a more subdued phrase?
Oh, no, I like it. I'm
Yeah,
just
I like
way
it.
more jaded and bored and tired from life now.
Yeah, I get it.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yep. All right, getting back on here in 10 seconds. All right, let's see. And I got little hacks and stuff. Actually, let's talk about this ghost kitchen because I think this is cool too. Rock 1 2.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. As we're hanging out with the boys from FUKU Sushi. Again, you can follow them at FUKU Sushi on Instagram. You're not only going to see a bunch of food porn, but you're going to see fun content with U of A co-eds just out there partying it up because it's right there in University, right? So it's one of the stops now, became one of the stops on a university bar hop kind of night, right? You're going to do Gentle Ben's, you're going to hit a FUKU Sushi. There's a couple places all on that strip, and they used to have like an Irish tavern, but that went away, right? Are they redoing that at all?
Yeah, they're doing like a Korean bakery there.
Really?
That's not as fun. I would go from Irish bar to Korean bakery. Yeah, that's delicious, but I'm not going to get smashed there,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. But a part of doing the restaurant game is, obviously getting the app delivery services, right? And a real new part of it that you're seeing, if you ever on like DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, and you see a place, you're like, I've never heard of this place before. And you order it, and then you say, I'm going to pick it up, try to cut out the middleman, save a couple bucks, and you go, and you're like, wait a second, this is a Chili's. This isn't what I thought I was getting, right?
Yep.
These in fact, actually, these ghost kitchens, I wanted chicken wings the other day, speaking of which, and I was going to pick it up because I was bored. I had nothing going on. And so I found a cheap chicken wing place, and I ordered it, and I went to go pick it up, and I'm driving back and forth trying to find this place. I'm like, I can't see this anywhere for the life of me. I'm looking at the map. I'm like, it says it should be right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I pull up to the place where it said it should be at, and I'm like, there's no effing way that this chicken wing place is this restaurant. So I walk in and I say, hey, are you just wings or whatever? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, so you're not just Filiberto's? It was Filiberto's, bro.
Wow.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
And that's a lesson that a DoorDash driver learns on day one.
I know. It's rough, dude. So I got my chicken wings from Filiberto's. Yes. And I was shocked and never pooped so hard in my life.
Did you die?
Yeah.
You're like, this tastes like carne asada.
Right. Yeah. No, I started crying. I was like, I don't even want chicken wings anymore. Give me a burrito. But, the ghost kitchens are a thing. So it's 2 in 1. You have the chicken there. So you do FUKU Sushi. Obviously, that's where you're going to go for a nice date night or a night out. And you can get that delivered to you. But you also have a ghost kitchen that you operate. So if people are using the apps, and it's Hawaiian style food, right?
Yeah. So,
Really?
Yeah. So when Rich and I were in college, I'm not going to say the restaurant's name, but there was a few different locations of Hawaiian barbecue down by the university.
Yeah, mamas.
And anyway,
Mm-hmm.
they're not really around too much around that area anymore.
Yeah.
And it's kind of I miss the food and
Yes.
I know how to make it. So I was just
Mhm.
like, COVID's here, let's throw it out.
Yeah.
So it's called Hana Hawaiian, and we have, beef teriyaki, chicken teriyaki, spam musubi, fresh mac salad we make in house.
Yum.
It's all really good stuff.
Do you do spam? Yeah. You
Oh,
do
we have
spam sabi?
Yeah, and we have a spam fried rice.
Yum.
We have like our lady from Vietnam. She's like, 65 years old, still cooks up that fried rice every day.
In the kitchen?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's good stuff.
Dude, have you ever tried doing sashimi or sushi with like Spam? Is that too weird to have like raw fish with like cooked pork? Is that not good?
I mean,
it's probably bad.
It's probably a thing, but I haven't really tried it out too much.
Yeah.
But I'm sure,
Was that too stoner chef of me to be like, well, yeah, try mash it all up together? But
depends on how many joints are gone by. No,
yeah. That's awesome though. So so people can find that just through the delivery apps and delivery apps only, right?
Yeah, through Uber Eats and DoorDash.
Nice.
On a Hawaiian Grill.
And that's been picking up Hana Hawaiian?
Oh yeah, it's just almost as busy as FUKU is online.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's only delivery, but sometimes the delivery drivers will come in. Hey, I'm looking for this place. Where is this place? I'm just here. It's why is it called here? It's like, hey man, you just want to pick up the food?
Yeah.
The food,
And look,
wow, this is news to me.
It must have been his first day.
Yeah, it must have been his first day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
that's fun. Well, I mean, that's funny. Other people don't know. I mean, yeah, it's something you figured out. I knew of this ghost kitchen thing for a while. You know, I mean, of course, I was shocked when I saw Wings Filiberto's, but it does make sense. At least like the sushi and Hawaiian,
Oh,
kind
absolutely.
of like very compatible. So
Brilliant.
Yeah, but would you ever consider using any of those best-selling items and having them available on the FUKU thing too, or you want to keep it completely separate?
We thought about like having a little fusion, doing a Hawaiian fusion into the menu.
Yeah,
we're working on some stuff, but we're definitely gonna have a couple of the items into the actual FUKU menu.
Yeah,
because there's so many Hawaiian food lovers that are coming in. They're like,
yeah.
Hey, can I order this here? I'm like,
Mhm.
we got you.
Yeah. So look at that, covering all bases. And do you have both menus on your website at fukuaz.com?
They're actually the menu for Hana Hawaiian's only on Uber Eats and DoorDash.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Yeah,
menu.
secret menu, secret ghost.
But yeah, man, it's on there. It's good shit. Just try it out.
It's
All right.
always it's funny when you go on DoorDash and it just says like Steve's Burgers.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's Steve's Burgers?
Yeah.
And it says 2 miles away. You're like, all right, what is this?
It's a dude named Steve, and he's cooking it from his like apartment. That's why I get sketch on it. I have to like double check, and at least it's coming from an actual restaurant. That's why I like those ghost kitchens.
Or like there's like a wing place. There's always a Mexican food place, like a few that you just never heard of before. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're operating out of their house. So, all right, we're going to keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast there. We're going to replay Rico's 5-star review today. He did a 5-star review of Choice Greens. We'll be back with more with a round of Faker Florida and a parenting hack for everyone out there. So stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA.
Choice Greens, huh?
Clear. Choice Greens was his 5-star review. So Rico likes to basically troll, but in a positive way, in a supportive way.
I don't like to do it. I have to.
It's something that has to do once a week.
Now I see what's going on.
Yeah, he gives Google reviews that are very Jack Kerouac, and when he does that,
It used to be now they're just delusions of a madman.
yes, he's downplaying it.
What
It's
is
like-
the other salad place? Like Chopped or something like that?
I think chopped turned into choice greens, no?
So it's all just Choice Greens.
Yeah, it's all
They
just
had
choice
the
greens.
verbiage on the website. It says our chopped items, which are
Yeah.
like the
They're chopped salads,
Nice.
and they're all right, but his review made him sound better. In case you missed it, well, a little something like this. Check it out. Rico,
Indeed, I did.
where did you go to?
Beans.
I love Choice. Tell me all about it.
I don't know about you guys, but my diet seems to shift a bit with this heat. I mean, I suppose it makes sense from a scientific and evolutionary standpoint. I'm not an evolutionologist, but I have a feeling our ancestors cut out cheeseburgers and Wiener Schnitzel just a bit during the 100+ degree days of unforgiving summer.
True. Evanologist. Does that work?
Something lighter to not weigh us down during those desert hunts. Now, I'm not particularly a salad guy. My food pyramid is a picture of a giant steak holding a piece of pizza and then a guy taking a nap. But I keep meeting hot chicks who are quote-unquote vegan and against murder and all that jazz. I figured, what's the harm in trying out a salad? I could put chicken on my salad and then wean myself off to at least earn the vegetarian title for a couple weeks or something.
There you go.
Long enough to hold the front. I'm not against a personal social experiment, especially if it lets me have a Tinder date conversation with the girl going, I'm so glad you're vegan too. That's such a green flag. Totally. I've been plant-based for a while now, ever since that one Netflix documentary, Vegans, The Reckoning, or whatever it was called. Wait, do you mean What the Health? Yeah, sure, that one.
Yeah.
Ever since watching it, I've been eating, air-fried lentils or like those little brown cubes. What are they called? Soy bricks?
Delicious.
Tempeh? Oh yeah, love that stuff. Had some this morning actually with oat yogurt and flax vibes. And then we make out over a quinoa kale Buddha bowl. I had to go somewhere to practice eating greens with a face full of joy instead of disgust. So, per usual, I scoured the Google webs for salad-centric businesses that could assist me in disgustingly narcissistic and hormone-fueled journey. Of course, there are Sweet Tomatoes, the only one in existence here in Tucson. But the last time I went there, I got kicked out for eating the big chunk chicken noodle soup out of the funny big spoon straight from the buffet.
It's true. I seen it.
My mouth is clean, you freaks. And then there's Salad and Go, but I always feel like they're trying to rush me. Get your salad and go, mister. Go on, get. No time for leafy green lounging. So I looked and looked until I found somewhere new, and find it I did indeed. Choice Greens. Choice. Makes it sound premium. I saw one review from 7 years ago that said, the baked tofu is freaking amazing. A bit salty, but I don't care. I could eat here every day. I was disgusted and intrigued. And their website hook line said fresh and healthy chopped salads, sandwiches, panini, grain bowl soups, and much more. I was already intrigued about what this quote-unquote much more was all about. Did they sell furniture too? I was about to find out. I walked into the well-lit, spacious salad sphere of Green Delight and saw their build-your-own salad bar and panini station. I had to be a good vegan boy today, though. No delicious meat stuffs today. No bacon bits or chicken chunks sprinkled over boring leaves. No fun, just discipline. I grabbed a bowl and stared at the array of lettuce varieties, then darted my gaze over to the choppings of which I could choose 4, and every combination made my meat-eating soul shiver in horror. Would I choose broccoli, Brussels sprouts, dried cranberry, and cauliflower? Or broccoli, sun-dried tomatoes, celery, and chalk? I violently shook my head in despair and looked over to the professional employee and said, "Yo, if you were a hot chick," he was actually a portly gentleman, "what combination would you be impressed with?" He then kept it simple and explained how they're already pre-made favorites, but if I were going truly vegan, I would have to skip the cheese too. I laughed and said, "Screw that, I'll die alone." He looked like he wanted to laugh, but was afraid I was going through a very sad chapter, and asked if I wanted a braised beef plate instead that came with skin-on red garlic mashed potatoes and buttered roasted corn. I teared up and said, "Yes, please, and thank you." I ate that plate like a horned-up caveman and looked at one of the booths next to me with 2 cougars pretending to enjoy a salad. And at first they looked at me in disgust, but then they wanted to sink their 401k claws into me when I finished my beef with my bare hands, burped, and said, "Not sorry. Thanks for helping me stay true to myself." 5 stars.
Nice. How'd it go with the vegan girl?
Horrible.
Okay.
Started eating beef jerky in front of her.
Oh, yeah. Well, we all give up eventually. All right, that's an actual factual 5-star review that you could come across when you Google Choice Greens. They're right there on Speedway. If you come across Rico's 5-star review, make sure you leave him a 5-star review as well. We're going to hit the reset and be back with more Beef Vegan Presents right after these words. Rock 102.1 KFMA.
What he does, like the indulgence he goes for with his cheap meals.
All right, let's see what I got here.
I think
There
I ate it in
is.
2 sittings.
Okay.
I ate it, and then I
All right,
had
we're
some in
back
the
here
morning.
live on the podcast broadcast. Mari, welcome back. All right, we want to do something real quick. We're going to do 2 things. We're going to do, we're basically going to do this on the stream, and then we're also going to do one on the air, and I have intro music and everything as well.
Okay, cool.
So basically, you being a sushi chef, Matt, I'm sure you've had plenty of pretentious customers.
Oh yeah.
Right? We're going to put you through a pretentious boot camp, if you will.
That's it.
Rico is our pretentious customer. I'm going to ask you a pretentious sushi question, all right, in his most pretentious voice, and I need you to give him the best response that you can, okay? Are you ready for a pretentious customer?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, hello, Chef Matt.
Hello.
Now I have a couple of questions. Is your shari seasoned with akazu or kamezu? I find akazu gives a more umami forward profile.
Yes or no?
Yeah, it's with the kazu, and what you need to do is just come and try the food, and I want you just to take 2 bites and then let me know how you feel. If you don't like it, I'll throw it away right away.
How capital.
Sure.
Do you rest your kohada overnight to mellow the silver skin, or is this a same-day prep?
It's a same-day prep. Sorry. No, I'm playing.
Hold on. All right. So that's our sushi, pretentious sushi chef. Pretentious.
The laugh.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna play it back here. Whoop. All right, that was clean. And going into 18 seconds. And earlier this morning, we did tap out, of course, with the crew in question. And in case you missed it, it went a little something like this. Check it out.
Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupid.
It's fun being stupid. Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600-KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
Yes, it's time for another edition of Your F My Life. These are unfortunate situations. Email to me at beefvegan@kfma.com, subject line FML. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on the air, you can give us a call at 600-KFMA, that's 605-362. And if our panel agrees your life is F, may hook you up with something. We got Mari weighing in on these F My Lives, also comedian Rich Gary, and Matt from FUKU Sushi, all in the building here. Are you guys ready for these F My Lives? It's your first time, huh?
Let's do it.
All right, so very simple. And we'll start off with Mari, kind of get your feet wet so you know what's going on. So our first email is sent to me by Kevin. Kevin said, Beef, I wanted to ask my girlfriend to marry me. And so as she loves crosswords, I created my own where the answer spelled out, marry me, Eve. Pretty smooth. Unfortunately, it seems I made the clues a bit too difficult as she only solved 2, gave up, and then got mad at me for making her feel dumb. Yeah, F My Life. We'll start off with Mario on this one. F My Life or Big Baby? Yeah, F My Life.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you just give up on the proposal and the relationship altogether?
Maybe.
Yeah. All right, what do you say, Rich?
Well, if your girlfriend couldn't solve a crossword puzzle, maybe you dodged a bullet.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, it's like I use this. I asked ChatGPT to give me kindergarten prompts. And,
Exactly.
yeah. All right, what do you say, Matt?
I say up your game and get off the games.
Okay. I thought it was a pretty creative way to propose, but, yeah. All right, we'll agree to disagree, move forward. Our next F My Life sent to me by Jesus. Jesus said, Beef, my mother-in-law moved into my wife's 2-bedroom apartment. She's quite possibly the reincarnation of Hitler himself, and she'll be staying until this time next year. F My Life. We'll start off with Rich on this one.
Well, if she's staying until next year, what that actually means is she's never leaving.
Exactly. So that sounds like an F My Life.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What do you say, Matt?
I'd say probably take your balls and give them to your mother-in-law and your lady because you're not getting them back.
One for each.
Still gonna be an F My Life though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do you say,
Agreed.
Mark? Yeah.
Yes.
All the way around. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck, dude. And yeah, good luck on those balls. All right, next one sent to me by Jessica. Jessica said, I was using pre-wax strips to wax my eyebrows when my parrot investigated by walking through them. He then screamed, flew into my hair, thrashed around, and got stuck. I now have 2 bald spots and 2 parrot bites. F My Life. What do you say, Matt?
Yeah, F My Life for sure, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Mari?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bald spots.
Rich?
Well, F
Bald
My Life,
spots.
you had a parrot as a pet, so your life was already effed.
I had a parrot as a pet, and they are like seriously the messiest, smelliest. They're the worst pets. I know there's bird lovers out there. Trust me, I hear from them every now and then. Whenever we make a bird joke, they come out super angry. But I mean, honestly, poop everywhere. All right, anyways. I get distracted easily. Next F My Life sent to me by Kaylee. Kaylee said, I let my boyfriend sleep over at my house for the first time. Upon arriving, he tossed his stuff onto the floor, said, I gotta pee. Where's your shower? That's it. Rich, you laugh like you're a shower peer. Is that an F My Life?
I don't know. I'm just thinking, what did he want to pee in the shower for, and why did he ask you about it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That is weird, man. You can say, where's your bathroom if we got to go to the bathroom, or where's your shower? It's like, you going in the shower? At least he didn't say, I got to poop. Where's your shower?
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So for that, you saying Big Baby
I
Mari?
would say Big Baby. 2 birds with 1 stone. That's kind of like one-stop shop. He doesn't get any like sprinkles on the toilet seat. It's just in the shower.
Okay. I think there's some people out there might disagree with that, but Rich, you saying F My Life or Big Baby?
What's the Big Baby?
Just like, reactions. Not that big of a deal.
Oh yeah, no, not that big of a deal.
Yeah, there you go.
Big baby.
You say big baby as well.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, yeah, two out of three agree or three?
3.
All right. We all agree. Big baby. All right. Final up my life of the day. Sent to me by Madi. All right. She said, I had to explain to my mother that it's inappropriate to hit on my boyfriend when his parents are over for dinner. F my life. Are you unpacking that one, Mari?
Yeah.
Yeah. She wanted to be anonymous. I just said it was Madi, and I spelled it M-A-R-I because I thought of your mom in this situation. Yeah.
Uh-huh. No, I that's an FML.
All right.
Relatable.
Yeah. All right. What do you say, Rich?
No, it sounds to me like you got a fun mom, so you're being a big baby.
Right. What do you say, Matt?
Yeah, I say big baby too. I mean, she wants to keep it in the family.
Oh. So you guys are assuming it's a hot mom, which, you know what? So am I. So big baby. All right, keep those emails coming to bfegan@kfma.com. Well, we're going to hit the reset here on the FM side. When we come back, we're going to talk all things FUKU Sushi. Yeah, I mean, if you're here to hear me talk shit about Frank, then you came to the right place. You know what I'm saying? All right. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're live on the podcast broadcast. I'm hanging out here with our good friends Matt and Rich, and I want to play a game. So, with that said, guys, we did Florida Man. You're familiar with how crazy the Florida Man can be. So real quick, I'm going to test you out and see how well your instincts are in being able to point out a real Florida Man or a made-up Florida Man. So this is fake or Florida. Very simple. I'm going to give you a headline, and you have to tell me if it's a real headline from The Great Mistake of Florida or a made-up headline from My Sick and Twisted Mind. Are you ready?
Love it.
All right, here we'll start off with Rich Gary here. Here's your headline, fake or Florida. Florida man fires flare gun at deputy, takes off his pants, then throws money in the air. Fake or Florida?
See, the flare gun, yes. But the rest, no. I think this is fake.
You think it's fake? What do you think, Mari?
I kind of want to go with fake too, though.
Well, you'd be wrong.
Whoa.
That is real.
What?
It happened in Marion County on July 8th. The 44-year-old Florida man in question was named Jacob Codwell, and he fired a flare gun at the sheriff deputy, stripped to his underwear, then rained cash on him before getting tased and arrested, and is verified by body cam footage, which we'll pull up in the podcast broadcast.
Wow.
All right, Matt, fake or Florida? Here's your headline. Florida father and son stranded on jet ski as alligators close in. Fake or Florida?
Sounds Florida to me.
Yeah,
Sounds Florida to me. Being stuck in the Everglades. No, okay.
Yeah.
Being stuck in a jet ski, alligators. Yeah,
it's gonna be my favorite side mission in Grand Theft Auto 6. I'll tell you that much right now. That is 100% true. It was a jet ski malfunction, worst case scenario, and they were at a lake that left the father and son surrounded by circling gators until deputies arrived by boat to rescue them. Imagine that, dude. Yeah, and you're just sitting there like hoping that they don't get smart enough to try to tip it over, right? All right, back to you, Rich. Fake or Florida? Florida man strips naked in Planet Fitness, starts fire, tears down ceiling, and hides in tanning bed.
I don't know. I mean, are any of these going to be fake, or are they all going to be real?
There's some fake ones. There's some real ones.
There are some fake ones?
Yes,
Right.
You got to be able to decide which ones are which.
Right. Well, I think that one's real.
That is real. Yes.
Nice. Oh my God.
And feel good about that, dude.
That's 40 gold stars for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
His name was Henry with 2 R's, so you knew he was doomed from the beginning, the very beginning. He's 25 years old. He reportedly stripped, damaged property, attempted arson, eventually hid inside a tanning bed so he wouldn't get any tan lines before jail, because not having tan lines while in jail, very important if you want to be popular. All right, back to you, Matt from FUKU Sushi. Fake or Florida? Florida man hijacks drone to escort himself home after bar fight. Fake or Florida?
I'd say fake.
That is fake, dude. You were killing it, man. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Rich, just to try to save face, you lost this game.
Right.
Let's see if you at least you do all right here. Fake or Florida? Here's your headline. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me make sure I don't have the same ones. Okay. Florida man hides in sewer to evade arrest. Drone finds him. So the second drone story.
I think the drone is is like the curveball. So I'm saying this one's fake.
That is incorrect.
Oh, man.
This is not your game. Rich Gary. Yeah, this is true. After allegedly shoplifting from a mall, the 55-year-old Florida man crawled into a sewer gate, but a sheriff's drone spotted him, and deputies were able to haul him out. So there you go, FUKU Florida. Matt, you are the expert today, my friend. Congratulations on the big dub. That's bragging rights that you could throw in Gary's face all day today.
Yeah, heck yeah. He's a drone king, though.
Yeah, you have drones, right?
Yeah. I've been flying drone for 2 years now.
Oh, did you get a license? Were you one of those guys?
I'm licensed.
Oh, wow. Did you have to go to like drone school?
Online.
So you got a drone license like I'm an ordained minister.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's legitimate. The test is pretty hard. You do have to go to an airport to take the test.
Wow.
Okay.
I studied for like 3 months.
Let me break this down on the podcast broadcast. You guys can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. We got beef tip and more coming up after music from Jimmy World on Rock 102.1 KFMA.
I feel like the test is he has to beat the RC mission on a GTA.
Yeah, exactly. That's interesting. I haven't heard about a lot of police officers using drones for stuff.
It's getting there. Oh, man. They're using drones. They're using robots. In fact, we did a story today in Florida as well, because every year during this time of year, it's python season. So you can go out and hunt pythons.
Wow.
There's a reward for it and everything because they're just getting out of control.
Yeah.
They're such an invasive species.
Yeah.
So now what they're doing is they have robot rabbits being used to deal with them. And the way that they're doing this is these rabbits are decoys that mimic the movement, body heat, and the scent of the rabbits. Like they're spraying out rabbit pheromones, right? And that lures the pythons out. And then when the pythons come out, that's when the sheriffs pop out of the shrubs and beat them over the head with a stick, I'm assuming, right?
Or a golf club. Nah.
Or a golf club. In Florida, it's probably a golf club.
I thought you were going to say that they eat the robot rabbit, and from inside
it blows up
the robot. Yeah, exactly.
I think there's better ways.
Yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. They should be doing that for sure. You know, this is a legitimate story. Look at this. And they should, instead of, that would be the most humane way. It's be wild. Like a last meal and then it just explodes. But then you have to keep making robot rabbits. Look how adorable these robot rabbits are, though.
It looks like a stuffy.
See, and this is giving more credit to the robot pigeons.
Yes.
There's robot pigeons?
Yeah,
no, that's the conspiracy theory.
Birds are jumping down that. Oh, man.
Birds are fake. Birds are fake. Yeah.
Is that true?
That's a conspiracy. Yeah.
No, it's true.
I don't think it's all birds, but I think it's possible it could be, some.
Why? What's their purpose, though?
Surveillance.
He's a drone guy. He knows.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. I want to hear about this.
So
drone
you
license.
studied for 3 months to get a drone license. Had to go down to the Tucson airport, and then did they? Is it almost like it feels like a video game where they're you kind of have to go through like little loops and everything, and just kind of show your skills of your pilot.
I wish the drone license is mainly just to show that you can learn something. I think jumping through a hoop. It's a paper test. It's very boring.
Right.
There's no actual flight in the test. Which is like the way you just said it. I'm like, man, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, like give me just
Carroll
like
Park.
Yeah, an airport to be able to fly around and get all crazy with.
I wish it was like a Top Gun school where you had to be like the best of the best.
Right.
Of course, you wearing these glasses would want it to be a Top Gun school, Maverick.
I would love that. It's like you got to learn about weather patterns, charts, METAR reports, maps, airport maps. You need to know how airplanes enter runways, stuff like that. It's super boring.
Okay.
And then why? Like, so if I don't have a license, I can't fly a drone?
You cannot legally charge money to fly a drone.
Oh, you charge money to fly a drone?
Yeah, I'm a professional drone pilot.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Like, what do people pay you to do? Like, just to like hover around their friends' houses?
It's mainly real estate right now. Yeah, if they have a pool,
Oh,
yeah.
No, it's mainly real estate, photography, and video.
Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, what do you do?
I'm a professional. You use that as like a pickup line and stuff. Like, what do you do for a living? I'm a professional drone pilot. Like, so you don't get in the vehicle at all.
I actually
you got a walkie-talkie or you got a remote control.
I do use that as a pickup line, and so far it's never worked.
It's a numbers game, baby.
Yeah. It's like so. Yeah, it's like so. Don't tell me where you live, and definitely keep your blind shut. I'm a professional. drone pilot. That's nice though. I mean, I can see that as a very lucrative actually industry and stuff for real estate for sure, and events. You know that they got to get permits on, and if you don't get permits, they get pissed. I know that we had our old guy that used to work here, Miguel. He had the company buy him a drone, which they never got back, by the way. So he completely fucking stole that. So that's from Miguel, because I want us to be able to use a drone. Problem is, he would use it in ways that you're not supposed to do. So like one of our KFMA days at Keno Stadium, or one of our last ones, he got all these drone shots and they were pissed. I mean, they were thinking about filing charges and a super fine because you can't go over a large group of people with the drone, without getting the proper permits, because A, it could be like terrorist like attack. B, it could be a malfunction, and then be like a liability. Drones fall from the sky. Yeah.
Oh, because if it like falls and hits somebody in the head.
Yeah,
would it do a lot of damage, or would it just be like a little bonk?
To at least one person, it would do a lot of damage.
Well, let me answer your question with a fun fact from Florida while we're on this. There's several people that die each and every year in Florida in the wintertime based off iguanas freezing and falling from the trees.
What?
Yes. And that's just a tree and an iguana. So you get
spikes on them.
Yeah, you get yourself a drone from even higher. You'll die. Same thing with coconuts.
A coconut too?
Oh, you die from coconuts dropping from the trees too in tropical areas.
Wow, I gotta wear a helmet everywhere I go now.
Well, around coconuts, yeah.
Drones, coconuts.
In fact, actually, I'll go ahead and ask that question to my trusty assistant here. All right. How many people die a year? Hold on, we're gonna get back on here. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I do radio, but I'd rather ask this question in ChatGPT. How many people die a year from coconuts falling from trees? And let's see, what do you think the over under is?
I would say over under 40.
Over under 40. That's a lot, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
but it's the whole world, right?
Yeah, the whole world.
Because most tropical locations are not in America.
Okay. So
actually, all tropical locations are not in America.
That's very true. That's very true. So you say 40. What do you say, Mari?
I'm gonna go with 13.
13, a very specific number. All right, Matt?
Over 100.
Over 100. And the answer is Matt's on a tear, dude. Yes. He's winning all these games.
He is.
Yes. According to this, about 150 deaths per year, which figured originated from a 2002 tongue-in-cheek claim.
Yeah,
no, that's the truth, though.
No, it's not. Fatalities are extremely rare. That's a tongue-in-cheek claim by a British.
Son of a bitch. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
That's an urban myth. Okay. Well, I'm still giving it to Matt. All right. What about this? What about iguanas?
So we don't have an official stat for that, though?
They say it's rare, but I say that's a conspiracy. I think thousands of people die every year.
Oh, yeah.
Thousands.
All right. Oh, what about that, Rico? So yeah, during cold snaps, iguanas in Florida go into dormant state, fall out of trees.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, fatalities do happen. Okay. Deaths per year is 0 or close to it. How dare you read the screen next to me, Rico?
You're supposed to help me lie.
Yeah, actually,
800 a year.
Lie to me now. All right, let's see. Yeah. All right.
Absolutely. Here's your crafted lie.
All right. Okay, so every year, over 300 tourists are kidnapped by dolphins during mating season. And these highly intelligent mammals lure swimmers away from the shore using synchronized splashes and seductive chirps, then hold them hostage in elaborate underwater cave systems made entirely of seashells and resentment.
Really?
That's right. No, dude, I just asked ChatGPT to lie to me, so that's the lie that I came up with.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to
Crazy
pay
dolphins?
attention, but yeah.
Dude, trust me, that's the information that's going to stick with me today that I am going to tell at like FUKU Sushi on a Friday night. Be like, did you know people are getting kidnapped by dolphins all the time? In fact, actually, I mean, it stuck with me for 15 years that I told, I don't know how many single women at a bar, my fun fact about tequila being a stimulant and not a depressant, right? And I even had like, a scenario to go along with it. No matter how many times I was proven wrong, I just so stubborn was like, nah, Nah, still stimulant, right?
Yeah.
Because when I drink tequila, I'm go, go, go.
I'm the same
Sure.
way, man.
Yeah. And that's how it gets in trouble because the lights are on, but nobody's home kind of thing. But after doing 3 seconds of actual research, turns out all alcohol is a depressant.
Oh, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's a depressing fact about that. We're on our podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. Wrapping things up with a beef tip right after these words on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yeah, but now the coconut thing, the iguana thing, which you saw me say so confidently.
So confidently. I really believe that these frozen iguanas were.
Because I had people in my life that were close to me that died from frozen iguanas and coconuts dropping on their head. He knows them.
Yeah, they didn't go to the news because they're felons.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't reported in mainstream media because they were POCs, and that's fucked up.
I agree.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm getting aggressive. Yeah.
So do you
I
think
drop
a
a
drone
lot
would
of-
do damage though?
Huh?
So now I don't think a drone would do that much damage if it hit you in the head.
No, it would.
Like if
It would
iguanas can't
obviously
kill
split
you,
your head in half, dude.
Why do iguanas hate Cubans so much?
Mine is
Sort of website.
mine is like a pound or two. It's a mini. It's a DJI Mini 3, but the Maverick is a tank.
Yeah.
That thing
The
would
Maverick?
yeah, right, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, that thing would do some damage.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's light and it drops from a long distance, like if I drop this mouse on your head, it's not even a pound.
It wouldn't
What's
do
that
that
true
much.
one about the coder from the skyscraper?
Yeah,
Mhm.
penny
I was
from a
thinking about that too,
skyscraper.
yeah. Mhm.
Not that what's the highest height that you were able to get your drone?
It's like I think it's 500 meters, which I don't know what that is in feet.
Equivalent to
1,500 feet.
How much?
600 feet.
1,500 feet.
1,500. It well here's one thing is the software won't really let you do anything you're not allowed to do. The people
unless you hack it.
Yeah,
people
hack
aside, there is a law about flying over groups of people.
Okay.
But like I went to Vegas and I was trying to fly on the strip and like
Oh,
it only lets you fly in very specific areas. So I kept hitting walls.
wow.
So I could go over a wall and then I have to go under a wall. And I got stuck and I had to fly back up and through my
Imaginary air wall.
imaginary software wall. That's
Wow.
yeah, it was like a real life video game. My battery was dying. It's
Oh,
beeping
no.
at me. There's also a cop behind me. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Well,
Like, what
the
did you
things
do,
you
like-
learn.
Like, what do you want? Like, let me do my thing.
It was
Yeah.
he would I had just landed and he's like, "You got a license?" And I was like, "Yeah." It was like everything ended
I'm a
up
licensed drone pilot.
it worked out, but it could have been really bad.
You're like, funny you say. I normally tell people before they ask, and this is the first time that someone's actually asking when I
also
get
do
to say
yoga.
yes.
Wait, did it have your
I
photo
would tell
on it?
I would tell people that all the time. You have the actual license on you?
No, it was in my backpack.
Oh, okay.
But I bring it with me.
Yeah,
has,
when,
like, a
when you're
photo?
droning.
It has my name.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't have my photo.
so it's not
Should be
like a
a-
driver's license.
Ah,
But it's
yeah.
cool though. It's like FAA certified. Like
He won't drink and drive either. He won't drink and then fly the drone.
or
Oh yeah, you can't do
No.
that.
Yeah.
You get DUI for that.
well, I would sooner
A
like,
DU Sky?
I would sooner have a drink and drive home an hour later. That was pretty good.
Thanks.
We heard it. We heard it.
Yeah.
I would sooner have a drink and drive home an hour later than do that because I've crashed like 3 or 4 times and I don't want to have to buy another drone.
Right.
Yeah, I'll buy another car, but not another drone.
So it does slow down your abilities or like kind of mess it up a little bit?
I don't honestly like I don't even really drink that much anyways, so
Yeah.
I don't really like,
Yeah.
I'm about my business. I'm standing on business.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you ever had to fight a competitor drone in midair, like a dog fight?
Oh shit.
I was doing a real estate shoot and I was getting a 360-degree shot of a property and I almost got hit by a hawk.
Oh.
So that's the only thing that's birds will kind of fly close to you and you're like, whoa.
You know, they're
Yeah.
the endangered raptor birds.
Yeah,
Correct.
they're endangered raptor birds, and you can't talk bad about them at all, or
Right.
you'll get crazy people.
We're big advocates of the bird community here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. In
Well,
fact-
this is a big bird watching state.
Mhm.
I think Tucson's like the biggest bird watching place
Yeah.
in the world.
We watch
Pretty
them
big.
all right. Carefully.
Whoa.
Every move they make.
I didn't know this was that kind of show.
No.
Call.
Yeah, we love hawks, all sizes. See, is this the angry hawk
Well,
guy? If it, no.
All hawks matter.
Have that on speed dial.
Yeah. Have that. All right.
Like a button just for that.
Yeah, no, we did one time. There was a story about hawk attacks in Oro Valley.
Mhm.
And then the game and fish
wow.
department said, hey, when you go on walks, it's mating season, bring an umbrella. And then we were capitalist. So I'm like, don't get any umbrella, get the Beef Vegan Presents Hawk Blocker umbrella, right?
Nice.
Brand it, sell it. We made a song about it. We did the song. Someone got really, really mad. Someone who fucks hawks, and then he left numerous messages for my managers and thought he got me fired, and then complained to the game and fish department. To which they were just like, "He's just telling the information. Now we're telling the public."
What was his problem?
Hurting the hawks.
Yeah, we were hurting the hawks, which we weren't, because again, it was a shield
blocking the hawks.
to deflect the hawks in the most humane way possible.
We were
And that
spreading
was-
hawkaganda.
But that was from
Hawkaganda.
the Arizona Game and Fish.
Yeah,
Like
I literally took the
Right,
information
right.
from the
Right.
news article, and we created a song from it, and and the guy was pissed, and
I think that just means your song worked.
oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Well, and then it happened again.
Yeah, it happened. So
22.
then, so when I started doing the show in Phoenix, I decided, I'm like, oh, Phoenix hasn't heard this yet, so I might as well play this song again and this bit, and then we had a different hawk guy come out of the woodwork and go super fucking crazy, and I actually have a voicemail from him.
Ooh.
Yeah, so listen.
We have a DJ out here on the radio advocating for us to kill hawks.
He's distorting.
Are
the
you
message.
guys serious right now?
He gets madder.
5:45. I just got off of work.
Good for you.
And on my drive home, I'm being told to harm a federally protected animal
That's what they always
with
say.
an umbrella. First and foremost, the hawk is never going to fuck with anyone unless you go and fuck with them.
Incorrect. That's the reason why we were doing these stories in the first place.
This is the most back. And then the dude had the audacity to argue with someone that called in.
Yeah, now
Why
he's
the
spreading
fuck are you
propaganda.
guys, in all of your frailness,
Yes. And then this is the song in question.
Making them concede with our umbrellas. We stand tall and strong, defying the skies, protecting all day long. Hawk blocker.
From city streets to
Right? So at no point in that, you know what I mean? You're like, we advocating the murder of raptor birds. But yeah, we learned a lot about them. Rock 102.1, Kev, man. Welcome back to Be Vegan Presents.
He heard what he wanted to hear.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And oh man, I have an email exchange I could share with another time that went on and on with that guy, particularly. His name was Dave. He called me all types of names as well. A nerd being one of them too. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not the one reaching out to radio stations complaining about hawks, dude.
It's always what else is going on in their life.
Right. Yeah. I told him to suck a hawk, respectively. We are almost out of time, unfortunately. Time for a beef tip, though. I want to give you some good information for all single parents out there. I've been at, the hardest part of being a parent, as every parent knows, is just being, the cost of being a parent, man. You got to like double your income just to be able to support. So I came across a piece for single parent budget hacks that you can incorporate every day. It's just the little things that experts say are tips to help you stick to your budget. And this will, help you save money in the long run, because we got to stretch our dollar more so than ever in 2025 and beyond. So first, they say make a weekly meal plan so you don't overspend on groceries. Do you do this?
No, but I was just telling him that I need to.
Yeah, you do. All right, write down every single expense. That's something that you need to do. That's just being fiscally responsible. They say try a spending freeze. I do that. Like on weekends, sometimes I'll cancel all dates. I'll be like, the dates are adding up, so I'm on a freeze and just goes away. Cancel things you don't need, and use automatic transfers or reminders to send money to your saving account. Right. So those are a couple hacks that you could do to help be more fiscally responsible. And judging by Mari's face, she disapproves.
I got a good hack.
What's that?
Buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, my sunglasses.
Listen to that guy.
Yeah, listen to that guy. I'd like to thank Rich and Matt from FUKU Sushi for coming in and being our tap out sponsor.
Dude,
we
thanks
will
for
have
having
you
us.
guys in again another month. I look forward to that. You can check out FUKU Sushi online, FUKU Sushi on Instagram, or FUKUAZ.com. Until then, we're all done for the day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, fry safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you
Oh, we get a little clap, a little round of applause. Oh, all right. If you guys are watching the stream right now, don't forget to clap on the way out.
But if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.